This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And the Bengals 1st down.
11 empty.
Now it's Burrow. He connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme.
Here we go.
And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Here we go. Cut. Right 80. Cut.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Mike Gesicki, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's going deep for Bateman. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
Jackson now. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That's going deep for Bateman. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. That's going deep for Bateman. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman. His second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. When you're trailing in the fourth quarter, you got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that'll get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. Big 13, 12, 12, 12.
Now Burrow. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here,
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and 12, and you have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Now it's Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
On one, ready? Gun. Cut.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Here we go. 180.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Here we go.
And he will have a Bengals 1st down, and it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. An inside give, Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Here we go. 180. 180 shot.
Here we go with Burrow. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a heartbreaking way to lose this game. They got into position for that final play, had a decent look toward the end zone, but ultimately picked off, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, they gave themselves a great opportunity, didn't they? They'll replay that snap over and over, but sometimes you just have to give credit to the other side.
I see you from across the room. I thought I wouldn't feel a thing. I think it's getting colder now. I wanna get close to you. I swear that we've been here before. I guess you didn't notice me, but you do now. Oh, you do now. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. It's never been so clear. I get it if you wanna wait, 'cause I'll stay in my place. I ain't got nowhere to go. I got plenty time to waste. I think I'm falling in love, but that's not enough. If you don't feel the same, I guess I'll leave you alone. But it's time to get back. You never listen to back. If there's no promises made, I don't ever wanna fall in love. I don't ever wanna mess it up or run out of love. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. It's never been so clear. Tell me to stay, you're wasting my time. Every day I'm waiting in line, standing in place, 'cause baby that's all I know. Why do you wait? Just tell me, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here.
From amidst the city's 7+ hills, welcome to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Great, set. Trimmer.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And Monty starts to on game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. Working quickly here. Third and long for him here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
Philadelphia.
Great. Hey! Anyone hit? Carl Leviani.
They send the tight end in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He's throwing deep to the left side. Cut near the goal line. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Check a lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring your best. When you standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a dope boy yelling, bring them out, bring them out. From the backstage yelling, bring them out, bring them out.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Browning. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 30-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
It's exactly what you want to see from your defense. First time they take the field, already have a lead, but they don't rest on their laurels. Instead, they just keep on attacking. They're keeping the pedal down to hammer home that advantage.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
180. 180.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Catch made underneath by the back. Keeps it moving. Inside the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals find an answer with their opening drive.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Great. Set. 180.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Goddard brings it in on the slant. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. There to the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Running right, it's Barkley. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-6 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Tiger Hornet. Set. 180.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On second down, here's Barkley. They call it run, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On third down, it's Hurts. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got first and goal. Offense in the hurry-up here. Barkley pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's not loose. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder, you got to play longer than your opponent, and when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Offense up to the line fast.
9 yards on the play. And the Bengals first down.
11.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow on first down. Chased out to his right. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it sets up second down.
11. Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
He was looking for Dallas Goedert there, so it'll be second down.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Hurts trying again on second down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Great. 180.
Here he is on third and long. He's trying another one deep. And he's caught. He's got Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4.
Eagles 20, Bengals 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Gun. Cut. 180. Place hot. Stop.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Reed Blankenship. Now that That should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Let's get to that wide complete. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
63. Very set.
They'll run here following the penalty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. So that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. On 4th down, Hurts. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
One play action here. Burrow buying some time right. Still on the move. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds too. Oh, I don't believe it. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals make it a 1-score game before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Motioning left is Mechie. On 1st down, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Following a sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Finds him on the slant. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Speed kills, baby. baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
63. No time.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Working quickly here.
10 yards on the pickup.
63.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, Bronk, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Here we go. Right 80.
First down, Burrow to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Right side.
Burrow to the air now. Flushed out now to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. This one misses the tight end. And now they face second down.
11 MT tape. Let's get set. 12.
Looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Samaje Perine on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
26-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Gun.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Launching deep down the right sideline. They connect on the deep shot. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
12.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. The left side, caught by Higgins. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Burrow now on first down. It connects down the sideline. And he's got a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
11 MT tape. 11 MT paint. Shot.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Eagle first down.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's taken down at the 30. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 14. First down, Philadelphia.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals take over and have it starting out at the 18-yard line. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
17 yards. That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
12.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
16 more yards. That's another Bengals first down.
11 MT.
1st
11
and
MT.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Burrow on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Working quickly here.
17 yards.
11.
That's another Cincinnati
11 MT
Bengals.
paint. 11 MT paint.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Burrow setting up the play action. Hits his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. So we're through 3 here. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th.
I'm fine, ready?
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Gun, gun. Start. Can. Start.
Again, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
10 at the 16-yard line.
12. 11, mighty. 11. Start.
First down from the red zone. The throw is caught. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now trail by just a point in the 4th. T. Higgins, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Let's get to that wide complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 16 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Caught quick right side. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Eagles in range for a game-winning score. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. 4th down coming up.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go. Right 80. Right shot. Shot.
Here he is to throw. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Get set. Right 80. Right shot. Shot.
Here he is to throw. It's caught. Chase has it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. Gotta be smart. It's 1st and 10.
First down.
Can.
First and 10 at the 20.
Back to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
Hey, can. Shot.
From the gun, a gift to Brown. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I'm fine, ready?
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Shot.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
So without a
Ready?
timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Here we go. 180. Shot.
Running it after the penalty. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Chews up over half the distance with a 6-yard run, and now it's 4th and goal in close. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He's got the squiver. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. Forced out to his right. Down he goes, the Bengals got to him. And it's a sack as he heads out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.